You can even like, if you were good in it, you could maybe like play a little melody just like with this motion. My name is Dagur Sævarsson. I'm a guitarist. I've been playing for guitar for many years. I was in a band called Sudden Weather Change, which is kind of like an indie band. Now I make like electronic music and ambient under the name Dagur Sævarsson. I also played in a party band called Bjarta Sveiflur, which is more like cover band with some twist of irony and fun. I started having interesting in like effects because I was in a band with like two really good guitarists, and I was like the least, like the lesser one. I haven't been playing for that long, so I found my way like into the band, like with experimenting with sounds really. I have the Eventide H9. It's a really nice effect. Kind of my main effect. It has so many options, and you can do some crazy stuff with it. You can do really abstract stuff. You can make a really long big delays or like long crazy ambient spacey reverbs with some textures. You can also make it kind of like with a synth sound, which I'm really into, but also like really like just basic. So you can just have like basic effects like chorus and tremolo and some overdrive even. And I think the Eventide H9 work very well with the Wave ring. It makes it more fun to play with and more like more lush. I'm really into like finding like really lush jazz chords that sounds really rich, and then like making it even richer with the ring. So like when I lift up my hand, it comes like bigger delay, bigger reverb. I think it has like a lot of opportunities. So I connected the WIDI Master into the MIDI of the H9. The wave connected instantly. It's mapped, so it is kind of like an expression pedal. So the ring turns into an expression pedal, and all of the presets that comes with H9 have expression mapped already. So it's a good starting point. The H9 comes with a system, like an app. You can have it in your phone or iPad or your computer, and you just like go into like the settings, and there's some mapping there that is really easy to do. You can like change it around a lot, so you can really customize it. The way you map it, this is the lower value, this is the higher value. You just press the lower value once, drag it down, then you press the higher value and drag it up. Then you press it again, and voila, it works. The interface looks like it's lagging, but it's really not. Like when you turn off the effects, it works well and instantly. Here we have an effect called Diatonic. It's kind of a delay and a pitch shifter, so like when it's like not with the ring, it just pitches up the tones. Yeah, I really like this effect, and I really like it with the ring because like I mapped it so it like play up and down the scale. I think it's very clever, like, and I think I see a lot of opportunities in this because I make a lot of ambient stuff, and I really like making these textures, and I think it could be some kind of cool, like playing these little lines, and then you lift up your finger and you can go down, and you can even just play a little melody. If you get good at it, you can maybe play a tune or something. So here is the sound without the ring. And here is it with the ring. Here I have another algorithm called Shimmer. I'm controlling the mix and the decay and the pitch decay. So when I lift up, everything goes bigger. Here is the signal with clean signal without the ring. here is the ring width. Crystallizer is an effect that comes with H9. It's like a really legendary effect. I use it with guitar. I also use it like a lot when I'm playing synths. It's very useful. It makes like this beautiful crystals come out of the guitar. And when I map it with a ring, I just kind of make it bigger and lusher and more. I think that is very nice. It makes like more texture. I have mapped the thing, so when I lift up my hand, it goes up from like some kind of subtlety into like not that subtlety, so the crystallizer springs everywhere. Here is the signal clean without the ring. And here's the signal with the ring. Here we have an effect called Panestrummer. It is kind of a pitch shifter in the same family as the Diatonic effect. It sounds nothing like banjo, but it sounds really cool. I mapped the ring so it's like play up down the scale. It's just like totally change the instrument guitar and put it on a new perspective. Here is the signal without the ring. And here it is with the ring. Here I have a delay. It's called bend delay. I have mapped the ring so when I lift my hand up, it controls the mix, it comes more out of it. And I also mapped it with the feedback of the delay, so it comes more of a delay. And I also mapped it with the time of the delay, so every time I lift up the ring, lift up my hand, it comes more of a delay. So here's the without the ring. And here it is with the ring. I think it's very interesting what we were trying before, putting it on a delay. So like making the delay longer and longer and bigger, and then the guitars start to be more kind of like some atmospheric synth. It was almost like a rocket, like lifting up. And then when I take it down, it's just cut the delay on a split second. The ring adds a lot of like visual element in the live performance. It's just like really cool of lifting up your hands and something happens. It's just like, it's kind of like a magic. You can put like little motion in it, just like lift your finger up. But if you want to be cool, you can do this.